RJ, thanks so much for joining us on CTV News Channel. I want to get your thoughts on how important this day of mourning is to be recognized by the province, for the families of the victims, as well as the Filipino community in British Columbia as a whole.
Well, we've been mourning all week, and we'll continue to mourn for weeks and months and years to come. And to have this recognition, to have this day of mourning as recognition of the significance of this event and how deeply it's impacted the Filipino community is a big part of the healing process. A lot of people have been mourning, continue to mourn, and continue to reach out to each other to provide comfort to each other, because it hasn't even been a week, and it's very fresh in our minds. And this affords us another opportunity to be present for each other.
Yeah, just a terrible tragedy. We're seeing some video of the outpouring of support, the flowers left, and we've been seeing vigils across the country. I want to get your thoughts on how the community has been coming together to take care of one another through this past week.
Yeah, it's remarkable. At least to start, just being present for each other, being available to each other is really the best way I can describe it. A lot of people are still going through figuring out what they're feeling or what they should be feeling, and all those questions still are fresh in people's minds because they don't have all the answers. They're still trying to understand how something like this can happen. The community is gathering together. There's a lot of ways that people are not just being present for each other, but taking action. A lot of mutual aid efforts, a lot of organizations from around the province, around the country, and around the world wanting to directly contribute to ensuring that the victims are on the path towards healing and recovering. So there's a lot of coordination and action and just making sure that we put the pieces in place to get everybody to address everybody's needs, because it's not just the people who were physically hurt. There's a lot of people that were there that saw this that also need that support from a mental health perspective, that we want to make sure that they're able to get through this, process this. And it's, even if you weren't there, a lot of people felt how painful this event was, felt how significant this was in terms of how it's altered the Filipino community forever. And it's not just the Filipino community that's suffering. As we know, this event, many people across many communities were there, and there's people who have lost their lives and are victims that are outside of the Filipino community. But we want to be sure to be present with them, to include them in how we recover, and just continue to heal together.
RJ Aquino is the chairman of Filipino B.C. RJ, greatly appreciate your time. Thanks so much. All the best to you in the healing process and to your community, the Filipino community, and everyone in Vancouver as well. Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much.